Good day to everyone. It's me again. We're here today to feature out my 23rd shipment coming from the Our Empire. So initially, the shipment was been picked up by Skynet on July 15th, and it went on transit on the 17th. And it took around 10 days before I could actually get it. Basically 9 days because it arrived on the shipping address, but I failed to drop by to pick it out, so it actually took 10 days. So to avoid further delay, let's start this one. So for the shipment details, well, I got charged for a total amount of 1,200 yen. Alright, and this came from Dubai, alright, or UAE. So let's check on the declaration details. Alright, so let's rip it out. Okay, so we have two pieces of paper here, one coming from the customs and the carrier, and the other one is the declaration that was submitted by the Empire. So I just want to say thank you to the Our Empire for sending me my shipment. Yep. And if you could simply notice, it basically took a stopover to China. So these are the details. It seems that they shipped it out once again through UPS. Alright. So let's check the declaration information. By the way, before we proceed, I just wanted to inform you guys about the event that I have, which is for the 2K run, and that's going to be for the supporters and the community of the Our Empire. And we have the 2.5K, which is for Jams Posh community, and the 3K run, which is going to be for the Kunoz Altal community. So I'll be giving out one luxury timepiece, right, per event. So I strongly suggest that you guys subscribe to the channel if you're interested on participating, and it will be actually something to look forward to when the channel's subscribers actually reach the minimum requirements that I have stated. So for this shipment, we're expecting total of 6 watches. So I was just wondering, well, customs actually charged me a lot last time, but it seems that that particular set of package doesn't have any well, it doesn't have an expensive luxury to start with. So well, probably it's I'm still waiting for a response coming from the Empire on what happened with that shipment. So here we go. So we have a total of 6 timepieces here. So thank you, Anjo, for the bubble wrap. You never failed to meet my expectations when it comes to making sure that my shipment is perfectly safe on its transit. And my special thanks to Tomas, to Oliver, to my son Ferdy, to B1, Mick, and Anjo, who basically prepared this package. So we have the first timepiece. And then we have a second one here. Okay, so let's rip it off. And then we have 4 more on this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So here are the items that we're going to feature for today. So let's start with the free watches. Which one should we start with? All right. So this is a nice one. Okay. So where's my gloves? Here we go. All right. So let's start. Let's just pile it up first properly so that it won't actually bother us. Here we go. So for our first timepiece for today, what we have here is actually a micro brand. And well, these are the free watches that they give out on their events. So we have here Huadi. Alright, so that's the timepiece. Alright, and it seems that we do have a display push pins. We do have 2 display push pins, and we have a quartz timepiece with a genuine leather strap. Well, basing it on this one, it looks like, oh, it's not genuine, it's synthetic. So for this specific timepiece, the free timepiece that they're giving out, case diameter for this is 50mm, so it's a big watch. And for the thickness, it's at 13mm. There you have it. Okay, so this is actually one of the timepieces that I have received by simply joining on their daily events. And well, I participated because I like the strap. So this one goes for dismantling, and I'll probably use the strap on a different timepiece, on the ones that I have on stainless. So there you have it. This is going to be for our first timepiece. Okay, so let's just put it back. All right. And pardon the way that I speak, the way that I actually talk. It's because that I just had an operation a couple of days ago in preparation for my implants. So just bear with me, alright? So the next timepiece that we have here is another free timepiece that I got, or I have acquired on their daily events. And for this one, it looks like a formal timepiece that you could wear whenever you're on long sleeve or something. So it looks elegant, and this is coming from the micro brand Senlex. There you have it. All right. So we have a minimalist design here. All right, non-luminous hands. And we have it looks like a flat black dial, right, with stick type with a combination of numerals for its indices. And for the leather, well, this one is genuine leather. Yep, it's genuine leather. So it's something that you could basically wear whenever you're on formal attire. Well, let's take this off for a second. So by the way, time check for today, just to share with everybody, what I'm wearing right now is the Mido Commander. It's a chronometer timepiece, so there you have it. That's the Mido Commander. Okay, so it looks elegant and it's definitely expensive as well. All right, so let's flex it out a little bit because I like it. Definitely this one I will be taking out the strap because it fits my wrist perfectly. So it's a minimalist design. And for this timepiece, let's check for its case diameter. Case diameter is at 44 millimeter. There you have it. And for its thickness, it's at 8 millimeter. Alright, so there you have it. This is going to be for our second timepiece for today. I won't be focusing that much on the free watches, but definitely this one, well, I definitely like it, and if ever you guys are interested in getting it, just simply participate on their events, or you could basically bid for it when they go on live. So that's the brand, it's Senlex. So I like this timepiece to start with. So far we've discussed two. Let's put it here. Alright. And then for our third timepiece for today, let's check. Oh, this one is a vintage classic. So I know that you guys have been seeing this before on their live. This is a brand, a micro brand for Philip Pershaw. There you have it. Alright, so it's a square face timepiece, and for this it's 380 m waterproof. Right, so it's 3 meters, and genuine leather. Right, stainless steel back case, you can see it over there, and it's a minimalist design, more on like based on its sizing, it's quite similar to Gaga timepieces, or the older versions of Gucci quartz, something like that. So there you have it. This one, it seems that basing it on its minimalist design, it perfectly fits my arm. So I also like this one. And by the way, just to share with everybody, Philip Pershaw before was a very popular brand. Unfortunately, their company actually closed, and we do only have limited items available in the market. So before, this set of timepieces were a bit expensive, but due to the company closing down, prices marked down for now. But probably in a few months moving forward, as soon as the stocks in the market actually gets liquidated, definitely the prices for these timepieces will increase. So just a forecast for everybody to know. So if you get a chance to actually see one, I strongly suggest that you grab it and just simply keep it for the time being. So for its case diameter, or its case width, it's actually at 47 millimeter, and from top to bottom, from its lugs, it's at 46. There you have it. So that's 46 millimeter. For the thickness, it's 10 mm. Alright, so it's something that you guys would be able to appreciate if ever you don't have a square timepiece and most of your watches are round or oval. This will definitely look different. You just have to choose a specific attire to come with it, and it will perfectly look elegant. Alright, so that's for our third timepiece for today, and that is Philip Persia. Alright, so let's now move on to our fourth timepiece. Okay, let's wear that later. So for our fourth timepiece for today, oh, this one I like. Well, most of you guys, if you have watched their live, they have this specific timepiece that is 200 meters water resistant. And before, they actually had an incident wherein they actually had it be stated as a freebie on their events. So I was able to win one. I basically participated because I liked it. So this is the timepiece. What we have here right now in front of us, guys, is a diver's watch, a micro brand, and the brand name is Sensor. Alright, so for this specific timepiece, what we have in front of us is a 200 meter water resistant, or it's actually 20 bars. Let's focus on it a bit. There you have it. So it's 20 bars, and for this timepiece, it's a combination of hold on, I just noticed something. Alright, so for this specific timepiece, I actually like the strap. It's a combination of digital and analog timepiece. Unfortunately, as what I have been telling you guys, everything on this on my channel is an honest review. Alright, so it seems that I would need to get in touch with them about this timepiece that I got, even though if it is a freebie. I'm not quite sure if it's a freebie or I bidded for it, but I'll check out on my records. But it seems that this timepiece has a damage on it. If you can notice on the digital side, the small LCD is cracked inside of it. There you see it. There's actually a line inside. So I'm not quite sure if it's worth sending back or just simply keep it, but I'll check on how will they go by it. So I'll communicate with them. Anyway, the Empire, it's not hard to actually discuss certain matters, especially if the timepiece has a damage or something. But probably I'll ask them about it. Okay, so too bad the design itself, I like it. It's actually a black timepiece, and the strap looks excellent, and it's 200 meters water resistant. So basically it's a diver's watch, and not all pages give out this type of timepieces for free, or probably if you're going to bid it, it might actually cost just roughly around 100 AED above. So it's an excellent timepiece, and definitely I'll get in touch with them about this. All right, and I'll check my records if I basically paid for it, so that we have grounds to actually ask them on the best solution that they could actually come up with. Because if sending this back will cost me something, definitely, well, let's just check out what happens. Okay, so sounds a bit loud. All right, so now let's move on to our main event, which is going to be for our luxury timepieces. So as what I have mentioned earlier, on my previous shipment, I didn't have any much luxury except for my wife's Anne Klein, and it actually cost well, it's much expensive on the customs taxes. So for this shipment, we have here two luxury timepieces, a Swiss-made timepiece, and if you could simply check on the logo, it's Ferrari. So for this particular timepiece, what we have here with us is the instruction manual, and it's a 2-year warranty. All right, so that's from Scuderia Ferrari. Okay, and let's check the timepiece. Alright, so what we have here is one of their flagships, right? That's how I could actually say it. What we have in front of us right now is the Aspire steel chronograph with a carbon fiber dial. Okay, so basing it on the timepiece, let's check. It's mercury free, as all Ferraris are. Let's check further. So we have here a quartz Japan movement, all right, with 2 push buttons. This is for its chrono. All right, so if you're going to press it, you could see the bottom seconds hands moving. All right, so we have here a 30-minute counter and a 24-hour dial. So it's also a multi-function timepiece already, basing it on its functions. So we have 3 sub-dials, all right, the seconds, minutes, and then a 24-hour counter. And then we have here the main dial, right? Quartz. So let's stop it. Let's check out on its chrono. There you have it. Okay, so basing it on this timepiece, we have here, as what I mentioned, it's mercury free. All right, there you have it. There's actually the sticker, right, and a stainless steel matte black finish. Okay, for its dial, yeah, it's stainless steel as well. And we have here a mineral glass. You can see the bluish effect on it based on its reflection. Okay. And we have here a combination of rubber. Well, it's actually a silicon rubber and a leather strap combination. So the one on the top it's a leather strap, and the one at the bottom is a silicone rubber. Okay, so for this timepiece, what I can say is that I like it. Okay, so let's flex it a little bit. Alright, case diameter, basing on its fitting, probably it's around 44 millimeter. Alright, so let's check it just to be sure. We don't want to provide out false information on our reviews. So let's check. Yep. So what we have here is a specific 44 millimeter for its case, but if we're going to include let's say the lugs, it's a big timepiece, to be honest, because this would perfectly fit big people, because together with its crown, it's actually around 49.5, 49 to 50 millimeter from its crown to its side case. Alright, so this one is an excellent timepiece, knowing Scuderia Ferrari. It's already Swiss made, and yeah, it's actually a Swiss brand, and it's a timepiece worth collecting. So as far as at the moment, upon checking, I actually have a total of 6 Scuderia Ferraris. So that already closes out one set of bar for my collection. Okay, so this is going to be placed on my home collection for the Scuderia Ferrari. So most of my bids with the Empire, I actually keep it here at the house. The Empire, same as Kunoz Altel and Jams Posh. So I'm expecting other shipments coming from other pages as well, and probably I'll make reviews on that and just simply post it on their page. Right? So now let's go on to our main event. Alright, so for this next item, our 6th timepiece, oh yeah, I have it upside down, it's a Tissot. Alright, so if you guys have been watching my reviews, well, I'll go to that punchline later. Let's first discuss the inclusions for this timepiece. So we have here our history booklet and our let's see, what we have here is our brochure for the timepieces or their models. Okay, so if you're a collector, you could basically check on this one to identify which items is well, fits your taste to collect. Right? We have a different line of setups coming from Tissot. We have the sporty type, the classic, the vintage, the heritage. We have the digital for the T-Touch. So there's a lot of models for Tissot. So the box inclusion, here we go for the timepiece. What we have here right now is a Tissot V8 automatic chronograph. Okay, so that's the timepiece that we have. Okay, so just give me a second here. I just have to check on the connection. So I basically had to refresh the connection. Seems that well, the router actually needed to, well, somebody in the office could have probably refreshed it. All right, so it's our gateway. Anyway, uh, going back. Uh, well, the inclusions for this specific timepiece, we have here our dust bag. So it's actually something that you could use whenever you're traveling. So it's a dust bag. At the same time, you could basically use it to wipe out your timepiece, because it's a micro cloth as far as I could identify it. And let's check what else is inside. So if you guys are interested in getting a watch, I could definitely recommend Tissot, because it's already Swiss made. It's a luxury, an entry level luxury, mid-range luxury, and for its quality, it's excellent. All right, so we have here our 2-year warranty. So this particular timepiece was initially been acquired last 29th of May 2021. Okay, so this is our 2-year international warranty. All right, so it comes in on the side pocket of the box. Okay, so now let's move on to the timepiece. All right, and let's remove the plastic. Okay, so here we have it. Let's just remove the strap. Oh, I like this one. Okay, now to further discuss the specs of the timepiece, here you have it. It's the Tissot V8 automatic chronograph. Right, so that's the timepiece. So we have here 3 subdials, right? And let's check. 60 seconds. Okay, so for here we have a 6-hour counter at the bottom. Excuse me. We have a 6-hour counter at the bottom. The 30-minute counter is actually the one at the top. Alright, and 60 seconds chronograph at its left side. So let's test the chrono. So let's press it. There you have it. So it's basically moving. So let's stop it. And then reset it. There you go, it kicked in back on the top. So we have here a date indicator, right? At its right side, we have stick indices, black dial, sapphire crystal. There you go. Alright, so it's a sapphire crystal. And then basing it on its steel, it's actually a 316L stainless steel. Alright, there you have it. It's in focus. And you can see at the bottom it's Swiss made. Okay. So for this specific timepiece, we have here, let's check on its back plate. Just to show to everybody, for its back plate, we have here a see-through case back. Alright. A see-through case back, and checking on its water resistance. Let's see. We have here 10 bars. So it's 100 meters, 330 feet, water resistant. Well, somebody's thinking out of me. Probably somebody's thinking, alright? So we have here a butterfly. Is it titanium? Oh, it's stainless steel. So we have here a butterfly. So we have here a butterfly clasp with push buttons. So if you could simply, and it's like a buckle type. So you just have to press it, and it gets locked, and then you just have to press it on both sides, so it opens. Alright, so we have here a leather strap, and basing it on its quality, it seems that it's actually an embossed cow leather. Alright, and at the bottom it's like gamuza. What's this? Cereal. Strap. Yeah, it's like gamuza inside of it. So for this specific timepiece, it's automatic. And let's check on its jewels if it's indicated. It's not specified, but assuming from this specific timepiece, we do have your majority of the V8 actually has apparently around a 3-day capacity. But for this one, I'm not quite sure, but probably it would be similar to the other two V8, or it could actually be around 45 hours power reserve. So let's check out our timepieces. Okay, so just to share with everybody, let's set this aside for a second. Alright, let's put it here. So just to share with everyone, this is one of the V8s that I have, a Swissmatic V8, right, with a leather strap, same as a cow leather. And then the other one is the stainless V8, right, with a barely around 70-hour power reserve for the Swissmatics. Okay, so there you have it. This is actually one of the prizes that I have for my event, which is going to be for the Our Empire. So they have the item, it's already paid. So we're just waiting for the page to reach 2,000 subscribers, for the channel to reach 2,000 subscribers, and then the event will start and I'll be giving it out. Probably on a specific game or something, or probably a raffle type. Probably it would be a Wheel of Fortune type of picking. So there you have it. So I have two V8s here, and now in addition to my V8 collection, I have three. So this one is a chronograph, automatic chrono. So there you see it. I have three V8s, all automatic. So another addition to my collection at home. So it's a timepiece worth collecting. So by the way, just to mention it, this is Oliver's choice. I actually bought him one. I actually bidded another V8 and gave it to him as a present because he's a good and a hard-working man. I see his sacrifices, crossing out the desert just to simply go on RSS to feature luxury timepieces for viewers like me, for the bidders. So he definitely deserves that luxury timepiece. So I gave that one to him as a present. Alright. So here we have it once again. The Tissot V8 automatic chronograph. So let's flex it a bit. Alright. So for its case diameter, checking it on my wrist, I'm assuming that it's also 45 millimeter. There you have it. Let's flex it a bit. Okay, so it looks elegant. Looks nice. Fits my fashion. So let's check just to be sure. Case diameter is at 45 mm as what I have assumed. And for its thickness, it's 15 millimeter. So it's an excellent timepiece to get, though I believe that for this specific type of timepiece, it's much more expensive compared to the other two, because this one has an additional feature, which is a chronograph. So it will be added up on my collection. Alright, so let's put it back. And later on, I'll be transferring all of these timepieces to my collection box. So let's see. So if ever you're interested on acquiring this timepiece, you could basically send private message to the Empire to check out if they would be able to acquire, or if they could actually make a reserve for additional stocks for this timepiece. Alright. So once again, for our last timepiece, which is for a luxury one, we have the Tissot V8 automatic chronograph. Okay. So let's see. So that's all of it for today. So that's going to be our 23rd shipment. Most of the items, well, all of the items came from the Our Empire, and I hope that you guys actually enjoyed watching this review. Unlike the previous one, I get to actually smash out or destroy one timepiece. Right? So for today, we won't be destroying anything because everything came in accordingly as what I'm expecting. Alright? So, thank you very much once again. It's me, Mr. Kobayashi. giving you out firsthand unpackaging reviews coming from pages from our friends in UAE. So thank you very much and have a great day, guys. All right. And by the way, don't forget to like, share, and follow the Our Empire, Kuno's Hotel, and Jam's Posh. And don't forget to hit on the subscribe button on my channel so that you guys would be notified for any particular updates or new reviews about items that I have purchased that you guys might be interested in. So if you want dope watches, well, this is a channel that you should watch because I'm handing out first-hand reviews with no cuts, no editing. What you see is what you get. So it's unedited. So thank you very much and have a great day. Peace out. All right.